Yep, we're back in the room where we found the first small key, except this time we're equipped with the Gale Boomerang, and that'll allow us to spin the platform in this room. So we can cross straight over to the boss room right now. But I see a little red dot on the left side of the map. I guess that means we're not done in here yet. We still have something to do. I mean, we must still have a couple of monkeys to save, but why would we need to save all the monkeys if the boss door is right here? Well, we're going to find out in a matter of seconds. So there are the 4 monkeys we saved before. We see 4 more platforms. So in addition to the one that we saved now, that means that there are 3 left. Guess in order for us to check out the temple completely, we need the help of all the monkeys. Oh well, let's help the rest of them. Yep, indeed we do. So let's explore the area over here first, as long as we're here, right? Rotate these platforms around. Make sure you're on the platform when you turn it, otherwise it's just going to make it inaccessible. And you're going to hit me as I'm trying to come up. That's very nice of you. Finish him! And a Walshula. There are 2 Walshulas up there, aren't there? Could really use some slingshot seeds. Even if I only have 60% of them left, I still feel like I'm lacking a bit. Oh well. I think that does it for all the Walshulas up here. Let's climb our way up. Why is climbing with vines so long in this game? Is it more realistic? Yes. Is it more of a pain in the ass? Yes. Is it more of a dog is barking? Yes. Fine, I'll just aim at you manually. And miss manually. See what happens when I try to show off. What are you going to drop? Are you going to drop seeds for me? Why are the enemies not dropping anything? I never remember enemy drops being this bad. Oh well, we've made it up to the top here. There's another Bokoblin that I'll only beat up just because I'm feeling like a douche. And we'll enter another side room, but this one also has a monkey in it. I thought you would be an enemy, but you didn't pop up in time. So I sort of assumed I would be safe. This is a very interesting room, though, and you have to remember that the mechanics you use to get through here. You'll find some bomblings over there off to the side, and I don't know what that thing's doing there. But the idea here, you want to take the bombling, and I don't know if you can send it directly at the thing if it would eat it. I've always just thrown it in, but yeah, it doesn't seem like that worked. So let's just throw it into the Deku Lake. So he'll go down, and we'll be able to use his platform to get to whatever's on the other side of the lake here. Thought it was a treasure chest, and it is a treasure chest. It can't be an important one, though. We don't need keys anymore, at least I don't think we do. Okay, maybe we do. Oh, dungeon linearity. You always lead me in the right direction. This is a bit of a pain in the ass, though. This one. Getting the bombling up here. I guess I'll try dropping it on the ceiling. Can we do that? Ah, perfect! I always tried to line up the best throwing angle for that, but I suppose just having it hit the wall of the ceiling immediately above the boulder does it. It's a neat little trick. I'm trying a lot of things in this game for the first time now. Okay, fine. If you don't want to die, I'll kill your friend. Let's get you down here and have you not bite me. And there's still your friend we have to deal with, so let's knock him down. And you can die whenever you feel like. I said I would do the sword sheath every single time I have the opportunity, and by God, I am going to. Even if I'm going to take my sword out immediately afterward, I'm going to do that. Oh, we need another bombling. Alright then. Take him and send him all the way over there. Will it hit the wall? It'll hit the wall. Okay, so I suppose we can't be lazy with this one. Yeah, we can't be lazy with this one. I imagine you could sort of redirect it somewhere else, but it would probably explode to wherever you redirect it to. Look out, monkey! It's gonna blow up! Yeah, he's fine. And he's so happy, too. Can we get the contents? See, the more difficult the monkey is, the more rupees that are in the cage. So we've done just about everything there is to do here, and now that we have a small key, we can probably explore the areas in the previous rooms that I neglected to show off, for reasons that were completely of my own awareness. I had every idea that I would not be able to get in there. Man, my throat's getting exhausted. That's the only problem with doing all of these in one sitting, is that your throat kind of gets tired after a while. And it's difficult coming up with a good transition to try to pretend that you're not actually cutting anything out. Or you have to get creative with these sorts of projects, doing that sort of thing. So let's get this thing back in the proper direction, except this time we'll explore some side paths. I guess we'll take this one first. Oh no, they saw us! What are we going to do? Run right past them? Hell yeah. Oh, there's a monkey in here too. I suppose we did have to do this after all. Now let's see how many of these stupid tile things I can get rid of in one fell swoop here. Let's see, 2 of them. Can you die anytime soon? I guess there's still one left. I mean, you don't have to do this. There really isn't a need for you to. I just don't want to bother me. Come on, buddy. There you go. Now, before you go anywhere, always look underneath these wooden planks. They'll occasionally hide treasure chests underneath them, although I'm pretty sure the only one in the room is above there. So there isn't a need to. Let's get through the opening over here and get ambushed by a Skulltula. Hello, buddy. Can I stun you or something? I suppose that did the trick. Kill the Waltula, kill the Waltula, and up we go. I hear the monkey, too. The monkey can't be far off. The monkey might even be right behind us. Yes, close-up of Link's hollow body. Oh god, crotch shot. I don't care if I fell off. I did not want to see that longer than I had to. No, I know. I promised I'd fool around with the camera. Hello, Link's hollow body. So, 2 wind switches. I can't imagine what we're supposed to do here. Save the monkey! And off it goes. So we've only got 1 monkey left. And you know what, I don't think I've ever, in all the times I've gone through this dungeon, I've always had enough rupees that I had to leave this one in the chest. This is 50, 20? Yeah, 20. I don't think there are any more rupee chests in here, so I'll explain this now. If you get to a rupee chest and your rupee count will go beyond max, the game will not let you collect the rupees, and it will leave them in the treasure chest. Now this is both good and bad. It's good in the respect that you're not wasting rupees, but it's bad that, well, you'll always, if you ever have to go back to the dungeon looking for, say, a piece of heart or something, so you go looking for a treasure chest that you haven't opened up yet, you might find one of the rupees that you just couldn't open before. Now, which one of these has what we're looking for? I want to go down one of these holes, but only one of them is going to lead to something useful. And I'd like to make sure I'm going down the proper one before we actually guess and check. Because I don't like guessing and checking. And you can die whenever you're dead. I don't think it's this one, though. This one's kind of far off to the side. I see the monkey there, though. I think. Is that the monkey? Looks like the monkey. Well, if it looks like a monkey and acts like a monkey, it must be a monkey. Hello, monkey. Boy, he's got beady red eyes. So we saved the monkey, and now we can climb out of here. There's really nothing else to this room. There are a couple of Baba serpents down there, I believe. But other than that, it's not worth your time. Really not. So let's just get out of here. Never use the lantern again. Well, we'll have to, but not for quite some time. We will, however, have to use the Gale Boomerang again, so let's get that right back out. And swing this platform around when the Bokoblin starts to lead me along. I'm pretty sure that does it for this entire dungeon, though. I don't see any treasure chests or monkeys we haven't collected or anything. It's just the boss right in front of us. Hey, this guy's going for a ride, too. No free rides, buddy. I don't see a ticket. So we'll head right through this door. And it looks like all the monkeys are ready to go. What are they going to do, we ask? What do monkeys do best? Make ropes for us to swing across gaps. Now, I'd like to argue this is one of the most difficult jumps in the game because it's so hard to time. But it doesn't hurt you too bad if you miss. And you can see the vines on the other side, which will allow you to get there once the monkeys aren't here anymore. Although there really isn't a need for you to get there in the first place, I suppose it's there for completeness. So, very nice, guys. Very helpful. Thank you, monkeys. You can stay there swinging for the rest of your lives. And I'm pretty sure we'll find something here that we can put in an empty bottle, so let's have that out immediately. I don't see it here. Where are you, buddy? Hearts. Hearts. There it is. Get in the bottle there. And of course, before the boss, we get a fairy that we can capture in a bottle. This thing will restore 8 hearts at any time and instantly revive you to 8 hearts health if you fall in battle. Very helpful to have. I always like having one on hand just in case something happens. And in here is the boss of the Forest Temple. And the first boss of the game. Gotta admire how strong Link is to open that door. Forest. Purple water. I'm getting flashbacks to the Forbidden Woods. Although they were a lot less dark than this. And I see a few bomblings here, so I imagine they're going to be our main offense. Way to go, game, telling me exactly what to do before I even see the boss's face. Or 2. We don't get a boss introduction for them either. We don't get the name. Oh, there we go. Twilit, Parasite, Diababa. Now, the key to this fight, target a bombling, and then target the head. Fairly easy. And remember this boss fight music, too. We'll hear it again later, which is fairly unusual in this game. Because in this game, they tend not to repeat boss music. It tends to be the exact same as it was before. Well, not the exact same, but they tend to be different between bosses. This is one of the few bosses that does have repeat music. Or at least that stage did. I don't believe the next stage will. Yeah, you thought the boss was that easy. Well, it is, but it only gets a little more difficult now. It's a cross between a dragon and a flower. Well, there's not much for us to do against this Credilli right now, so I suppose we just run away. You see, the bomblings receded into the water, so there isn't much we can do right now. We have no way to hit this guy. I mean, we have the slingshot, that's not going to do anything, and the boomerang is just going to be a minor annoyance. But our friend Ook, the mid-boss, who defeated the evil insect the evil insect that was controlling him before, he's got some bomblings for us to use, so I say we put them to good use. So let's not target that with the slingshot, let's target the bombling, and then the head. And once we do that, his head will come crashing down, and we get to swipe at it with the sword. Every time we expose the enemy's weak point, the boss's weak point, we'll hear that fancy music. I hate this attack. So we'll have to wait for our friend Ook to come down with another one of those fancy bomblings, and then we can smack into his head. Now, you can take out the heads to the side if you want to, and make them less annoying for you to deal with, but really isn't a point to it. Let's just finish him now. Love that music. Can't get enough of it. But there's very little I love more in this game than this. Just the way the boss explodes and all the pieces converge to one spot and give us the thing we're looking for. Hee well done! That's what I was looking for! That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit called dark power. Do you remember what the spirit said about how you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly what fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you if you find the other 2. I guess you'd better do your best to find them. So let's not waste any more time here when we could be looking for the other 2. I'll get you out of here. You pick up the heart container that fell out of that thing. And like any other Zelda boss, it dropped a heart container. And that's going to increase our health capacity by 1 heart. Very helpful. And now that we've got all our business taken care of in the Forest Temple, out we go. Heroic UniGiant. Do not think that Hyrule is now saved from the spread of Twilight. Leave these woods and go to the east, where you will find the land protected by the spirit Eldin. There you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in Twilight. They are now covered in a dark realm by clouds of dark. If you set foot beyond the curtain of Twilight, you will revert to your beast form, so be prepared. Hero chosen by the gods, leave these woods and go to the east, to the land of Eldin. That's better. Searching should be much easier now. But, of course, you feel the need to go get the other light spirits, don't you? Well, don't worry. You'll turn into a beast again. I'll take good care of you. First thing you need to do is find land covered in Twilight. Once you do, I'll help you out. But that's going to have to wait until next time. This is UniversalGiant, and I'll see you then.